man. Like, they're 200 miles out.
We
and they
got
call
brackets,
it space.
guys.
It's a
Yes,
big joke.
the brackets are up.
Good. Well, I got feelers out for about 5 different people, so the first invite will get us started here. This is going to be a 10-round Craft Cup. So a lot of people are going to get a free win in the first round because about 600 people signed up. And I think we got a problem here with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the 8th entry in the live coverage streamers, my friend.
Yeah, I was looking at that too. You should just go ahead and keep your eye.
All right.
Keep out your feeler.
Yet again, I'm so unlucky since I'm against Master in the very first round.
Okay, so I'm gonna contact. Oh, really? You're facing a Craft Cup administrator in the first round?
I'm against Jim.
Yeah, Jim, he said Master, not Meister. So Master League.
Yeah, Master League, not administrator.
Way to go, Jim.
Yeah, well, all these foreign accents, it's a little hard to understand what they're saying.
Yeah.
Well, maybe you should
I
just
can't
open your
understand
ears and
it.
listen.
Yeah, whatever.
But Canadians are the worst. You just don't understand what they're saying.
That's not true.
What?
That's not true.
What?
My understanding of the English language is just fine.
Nice trap you laid there, Torre. Nice trap. You walked right into it.
Oh.
Anyways,
That's an inside joke between 3 people. Way to go.
So what?
Well, no one understands what you're talking about.
It doesn't matter.
So I hope you're proud of yourself.
Yeah, it's fine. I got an invite, guys, if you can join in on me.
All right.
I'm guessing this is the one. Yeah.
Iado against Lightweight on Zelnaga Caverns is our first match. Iado is a fan of ours and does watch the stream almost religiously. So it's nice to be able to cast his game first off.
Yeah, and if he wants me to send him that autographed picture, it's only $29.95. I'll have that to him, no problem.
Right.
I'll include a certificate of authenticity as well.
Oh, that's great news, Jim. That's just fantastic. I'm sure everybody cares and wants to know about that.
So is this round 1 or round 2 that this match is? Because there's a lot of free wins in round 1.
Let me ask. Alright, and everybody welcome to IMBA TV. Thanks for joining us here today. It's a great day for Starcraft. And it looks like it is round 1, and we already have our first game, Iado against Lightweight. Lightweight currently wanting to take a minute. Alright, Lightweight is ready. Maybe we can get this countdown started.
If not, we'll find another game.
Here we go. Countdown has begun. We're ready to go right now, right here on IMBA TV for the Craft Cup. All right, everybody, welcome to IMBA TV, where everything is in balance. We've got Iado against Lightweight right now on Zelnaga Caverns. This is going to be a TVP as we get started with our first game from the EU.Craftcup number 32. Thanks for joining us. We're very glad to have you. And I'm going to go ahead and let you take it away from here, Jim.
All right, it looks like Lightweight had a little bit of a problem splitting his probes here. Now, this is Craft Cup main event number 32. This is the final chance to enter the King of the Month tournament, which occurs next Sunday, March 6th. And this is actually a round 2 matchup. There are so many free wins in round 1. Both of these players got a free win and have moved immediately into round 2. Iado as Purple Terran in the top right-hand corner of Zelnaga Caverns. Lightweight as Blue Protoss in the bottom left-hand corner. We see Lightweight warping a pylon beside his Nexus. And we see Iado sort of building a scouting supply depot at the in the corner of his base, of his main base. And this is going to be a 10-round event officially, but almost all players, save for about 35 players, are going to have to win 9 rounds in this 10-round event. The final round is a best of 5. The quarterfinals and semifinals are a best of 3. And rounds 1 through 7 will all be a best of 1 series. As we noticed, the lightweight is sending the first scout, a probe, through the middle of the map, doing the first amount of scouting. We noticed that Iado has not begun the scouting process yet, as he builds a barracks and a refinery in his main base. The scouting probe is about to enter the Terran base, discovering the build order. Lightweight has also a warping in a probe and an assimilator in his main base as well, indicating some fairly standard play in the first 3 minutes of this game. MC Duffs, what do you got to say, man?
Well, I'm happy to be seeing a fan game for our first game of today.
I'm glad the trailers are over.
And I know you're glad the trailers are over, Jim. We don't care. We do see Lightweight moving out with his probe to hide it behind the main mineral, or the mineral line of the natural expansion, as Lightweight does lay down a kind of scouting pylon. We're going to see this SCV go and scout. A little bit of paranoia, watching out for the proxies as Iado sends his SCV back behind the grassy knoll and doesn't see the probe.
Absolutely. Now we'll also notice the second building is a factory for Iado, so barracks with no add-on combined with a factory. Orbital command, very standard play. 3 SCVs mining off of the single refinery as Lightweight warps in a second assimilator, along with the first fighting unit for Lightweight will be a Zealot. Second fighting unit will be a Stalker. As a result, the scouting SCV will be able to get in 4 minutes into this game, and that is some nice scouting.
Definitely.
By Iado. Zealot giving chase. However, as we all know, a Zealot moves at 2.25 speed. The SCV moves at 2.81 and is wiped out of existence as we see the warp gate technology being researched and chrono boosted in robotics facility right after a single gateway. So he's teching way up here.
That's for sure.
Did you see what happened to that probe?
No, I think it may have gone in and scouted and probably died from the Marines on the ramp. Anyways, Iado is going with the 111 build as Iado lays down his starport and has an expansion bay, a tech lab, if you will, on this factory, which is going to be switched with the starport as it looks.
And we're seeing a second gateway warping in. The robotics facility still has a ways to go. The warp gate technology is being chrono boosted in and will complete as we speak. And hot swap going down, starport now connected to a tech lab. Raven, the first unit out. It appears as though counter scouting is Iado's first priority as he is building an expansion command center within his own base.
And an observer will come out of Lightweight's robo facility as the first unit out of there. We see another gateway being placed down, bringing a total of 3 gates. Warp tech is finished, so they will be able to warp in unit after unit, and we'll see who does the first aggressive move here.
So it's detector on detector action.
That's
Not exactly
right. Aggressive
aggressive by either player. Iado with the expansion command center and the Raven isn't exactly going to roll anybody in the next 3 minutes, that's for sure. Now Protoss, on the other hand, has 2 warp gates. Will no doubt create a 3rd warp gate, and that's occurring as we speak. Basically an Immortal going out blind. He decided to build that Immortal before the Observer entered the Terran base.
And this observer will enter, but might get taken out quite fast, as we do see. Let's see here.
Nice move.
Yeah, very nice. Lightweight has seen the tech lab on the factory and maybe hinted towards the tanks. He did not actually see any tanks that were produced. So
now that tank is about 50 seconds away from siege tech upgrade completing. There are no infantry upgrades at all. The energy on the Raven right now is at 82. A second barracks goes down. The observer sneak.
Nice move. Yeah, definitely. He's able to get a full eye of the base before that observer does go down. And it looks like it won't even be seen at this moment.
Robotics bay as well.
That's right. As it looks like we do see an expansion push going down. Lightweight does move all his units out to the bottom floor to expand.
And it looks like this SCV is going to take an unusual route to scout, and he's going to end up walking through the high grass brush and into the natural expansion area. So that expansion will be scouted as Lightweight is scouting Iodo's expansion. Siege tanks going down, obviously in a thoroughly defensive position. 57 unit count for Iodo. That 57 unit count consists of 27 SCVs. Unit count for Lightweight consists of 26 SCVs and 50 units altogether. So it appears as though, I mean, you'd have to say Iodo's at a clear economic edge right now. Viking as well going out, and the add-on removed from the starport. So he basically wanted to produce one Raven and call it a day.
Yeah, basically that's what it looks like. We do see Tech Lab on both of those barracks, so Marauder heavy as it looks.
Yep. Exactly, and he's cranking out Marauders out of both of those racks.
Third barracks about to go down for Iodo.
Iodo's still got Iodo's got 4 more worker units plus a mule. So Iodo's in a good position. Lightweight with that single Colossus that has been produced. Thermal Lance upgrade has not even begun, and I'll tell you what, with these Marauders being cranked out right now, I'll tell you what, Iodo is in a good position. If he decides to pick up those tanks and move forward, he could steamroll.
Now, Iodo's playing kind of blind. He has sent a couple SCVs out, but the thing is if you look at Lightweight's map perspective, he has most of the map covered with these 2 Xel'Naga watchtowers, as well as a pylon sitting over on the very right of the map, and it looks like he's placing one on the very left as well. He doesn't want any type of surprises, and he also has a pylon at the very bottom behind the grassy knoll.
Iodo's SCV did see the expansion Nexus, though.
Well, that's a very good move.
So he did see that. But anyway, it looks like Iodo, like you said, seems to have no interest in... he is unaware of the robotics bay, and he seems to have no interest in scouting. He is just compiling units here. And, I mean, right now he's up to 12 Marauders. Those Marauders have no upgrades at all.
It looks like all 3 upgrades are going down right now. As there are 3 tech labs on 3 barracks. And so we got, Marine Shield, concussive shells, as well as Stim Pack on the way. Thermal Lance now being researched from Lightweight as he throws down another Robo facility. And it looks like also a Twilight Council.
Now, these infantry upgrades are 80 seconds away. It's not like when Iodo arrives in the base, he's going to have those upgrades. Stim Pack may get down.
Concussive shells will be done by the time he gets there.
Yeah, but it looks like the other 2 won't. Anyway, let's see what happens.
As the first Hellion goes in as kind of a suicide.
This looks brutal, man. All these Marauders and all these tanks. I'll tell you what, Lightweight is going to have a tough time here. Defense drone going down.
And here we go.
Stay away, man.
And Lightweight is engaging right now. Immortal's doing some heavy damage on those tanks. It looks like all of Iodo's tanks will go down except for one, and these Marauders will continue to come in. And look at this shield. I am impressed by Lightweight's movement here as he was able to completely defend that. He did lose a Colossus, but still holds tight to 3 Immortals at full health.
I'm really surprised he was able to do that. In any event, Iodo continues. He wants to expand again. So he's going to get a 3rd command center. He continues to pump out Marauders and Marines, and continues to pump out Vikings and medevac dropships. While all this went down, both players' economies are basically even. Iodo's got a small advantage in economy, but not much.
Just because of the 2 mules, for sure. But they do have the same harvester count. As we see more Colossus coming out right now for Lightweight and an Immortal as well. So both Immortal and Colossus. Charge legs for the Zealots are coming down. Templar Archives, which is what Jim was about to say there. As that goes down, I'll be excited to see some Storm action.
And now all the infantry upgrades have completed, so Stim Pack and all that good stuff. Stim Pack and combat shields are up. Those Marines are going to be much tougher to deal with, and those Marines will stand a much better chance of beating these Immortals. And
it looks like Lightweight will try to take that Xel'Naga watchtower as well as try to take out these rocks, just like Iodo has done. Iodo has just about finished his command center, and we do see an engineering bay go down right behind his grassy knoll as well.